Saturday was Community Day here in my city, and the decisions around it just don't quite line up. Because of the poor air quality from the forest fires, several events had been canceled. The Color Blast Walk Run, kiddie play area, all the public pools in the city, and splash pads. Yet the parade still went on as normal, as well as the amusement rides, Rib Fest with all its smoke, bandstand area, beer garden, and most vendors were open. That's where the inconsistency to me stands out. The Color Blast Run follows the very same route as the parade. People in the parade will also be outside, many walking long distances. Marching bands will be playing instruments, breathing deeply as they go. Then there's the Rib Fest. It was still open and very smoky in its area. Vendors were given the choice to stay open or close. It looked like, to me, most chose to stay open. People naturally gathered on the grounds, including myself with my family. With so many things that were open and available to us, families like mine still spent time outside eating, talking, and enjoying the day. Now, I found myself thinking, am I missing something here? Now, before anyone misunderstands me, I'm not criticizing the organizers. I'm sure these decisions were incredibly difficult. There are businesses involved, volunteers who have worked for months, families looking forward to the day, and money that's already been spent. I certainly don't envy anyone who had to make those decisions. But I do think it's okay to admit when something just feels confusing. Lately, I've noticed this seems to happen more and more. Decisions are made with the best intentions, I'm sure, but sometimes when I look at them, they don't seem to fit together. That's when my brain starts asking questions. One thing I've learned about myself is that uncertainty doesn't bother me nearly as much as inconsistency does. I don't mind hearing someone say, "We don't know." In fact, I respect that. What I struggle with is when two things seem to contradict each other and no one explains why. As a little girl, I questioned everything. Some people thought I was being difficult, and some thought I was challenging authority. But that was never what I was trying to do. I simply wanted things to make sense. And after all these years, I still do. Somewhere along the way, it feels like we've become uncomfortable with questions. Almost as if asking one means you're automatically taking sides. I don't think it has to. I think a question can simply be just a question. Curiosity doesn't have to be criticism. Sometimes it's simply just the beginning of understanding. Maybe there really is a good explanation for all of this. If there is, I'd genuinely like to hear it, because I'm not looking to criticize anyone. I'm just trying to understand. And I have a feeling I'm probably not the only one. So let me ask you, if you were organizing Community Day, what would you have done? Would you have canceled everything? Or would you have left everything open? Or is there another way to think about it? I'd really love to hear your thoughts. I've discovered that the older I get, the less interested I am in winning arguments, and the more interested I am in understanding things that don't seem to make sense. Until next time, take care.